This is what insomnia looks like. It is currently 4:12 in the morning and I can't sleep. Why? Because I had a thought. Because I saw that video last night and I ain't been able to sleep since.
Chill, bro.
So welcome
Please,
to
bro.
Coffee Thoughts,
Please,
episode
okay, please,
2.
bro. Please,
We're just
bro.
starting this. So let's break this down. From what I can tell from the original video, which you can find all over any social media, this guy, who is a captain of a charter boat business, okay, came flying through where this kid's boat, who is a kid, because you can tell in the original video that he is a kid, for the simple fact that he says bro at the end of every sentence, okay? It's not hard to figure out. This kid's probably like just old enough to drive a boat by himself, or maybe in like his first year of college, but he's out fishing instead of fucking off doing something else, so I support the kid. Anyway, he's a child. Anyway, the kid is fishing, right? And this guy comes flying through where he's fishing at. Let's stop right there. Because any person who has ever owned a boat for longer than a week has had the same shit happen to them. You got them douchebags out there that think their boat is the only fucking boat on the water, all right? And they come running through where you're fishing at or where a sandbar full of boats are. They don't give a shit. Why? Because they didn't get the golden rule of going on the boat, all right? It's very simple. It's not a long sentence. It's don't be a dick. But apparently this guy never got that damn golden rule. Why? Because he comes flying through where people are fishing at, and just like anybody would do as he come flying through, the boy who's on the boat, along with another boat who was fishing in a very similar area, throw their hands up and holler at him and said, "Hey, what the fuck?" Well, apparently that didn't sit real well with Captain Dickhead's little man syndrome, okay? So he commences to turn his boat around because he was going to come give whoever the hell was hollering at him a damn stern talking to. Basically, in a nutshell, he wasn't fitting to be bitched down in front of all his customers on his charter boat. Because, mama didn't raise no bitch. Ooh, but she did. Because you see here, a man who ain't a bitch doesn't have to prove that he ain't a bitch to a child. Why you think I don't acknowledge all of these little liberals all over social media that's trying to cancel my ass? Because I don't have to. They get pissed off at my videos. They do like a duet or whatever you call it, where they just like react to my videos and they post it their little community that they got on their social media platforms. And my video is the most viewed video on their entire page because don't nobody give a fuck what they have to say. So appreciate the views, fucktards. Anyway, back on topic, the captain's a bitch. And after like a 3-minute screaming session between Captain Dipshit and the boy that was just trying to fish, Captain Dipshit pretty much realizes that the little boy ain't gonna back down. He ain't fitting to suck his asshole. And this makes El Capitan mucho mad. So he doubles down on the entire situation and brings his boat over to the boy's boat. And he proceeds to board this boy's boat. Now this is where shit gets pretty crazy. He jumps on this boy's boat and proceeds to threaten him and chase him all around the boat, where the boy, who is scared at this point, which he should be, because this shit ain't supposed to happen, is running around the boat, just apologizing at this point because he don't know how he got in this situation, but Captain Fucktardo over here won't let it go. So he puts the boy's boat in gear, and now they're doing little donuts all around in the area where the boy was trying to fish. Not only scaring the shit out of the little boy, but he's fucking up all the fishing. Eventually, Gilligan's little pissed off cousin does get to say his piece, and he gets back on his boat and just goes on his merry way, probably feeling accomplished because he bitched down a child. Oh, and I left this out. He's a Ranger war veteran. Yes, he was in the military, but bitch, you was a human resource analyst. I'm not downplaying anybody who serves our country or anything, but don't claim to be no fucking Ranger. You did not earn that title. I know real Rangers. And real Rangers don't get a chubby from talking down to a child to try to prove to the child that they're a badass, because they don't have to, because they are badasses. But here's what's kept me from sleeping. And the reason I'm on my porch at like 4:13 in the morning. What kind of fucking men are on this guy's charter? They've got to be the biggest pussies that I've ever heard of in my life. I'm talking about 10-pound pussy hole, not even throwing a hot dog down a hallway. It's more like throwing a number 2 pencil outside type shit, okay? Because I'm thinking about what I would have done in this situation, okay? And not if he would have boarded my boat. That's very easy. He just wouldn't be able to eat solid food for a long time, or ever. But if this had just went on in my vicinity and I would have seen it, I would have dive bombed onto this kid's boat in order to protect him. I mean, everybody been looking like, oh my God, it's the fat Jason Bourne. So my beef really ain't just with the captain. I got beef with his ass. But my beef is also with all the little bitches just sat on the charter boat and watched this shit happen. Actually, they didn't even watch the shit happen. They just stared at the ground and just didn't say shit. Like, that's a bitch move. But you see, me, I was taught a lesson a long time ago by a very wise man. The lesson was, those with the ability to take action have the responsibility to take action. Then again, that was before the majority of the men in the nation started identifying as vaginal canals. But yeah, that's what my brain's doing at 4:14 in the morning. That's all I got. Y'all think about it. Let me know what you think. Stay savage. Shit.